Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julian. I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 1, Episode 7 of PLL Original Sin. This time the title of the episode is Carnival of Souls. And yes, we are back. We're ready for the latest episode of PLL Original Sin. Previous episode, we went back to Rosewood. Although Rosewood didn't feel like Rosewood. You know, it was a little bit more, well, it was the version of Rosewood that Roberto, you know, is creating and is referencing to. Did not feel like Rosewood. We did not spend too much time other than at the Radley. And like, we were at the Radley, you know. I'm gonna guess that there are some passages that are not turned into the hotel. The whole mini secrets, and we got an Eddie lamp, and I don't go on the internet searching for information about the episodes beforehand, so I did not knew that they recast the character of Eddie Lamb, which I don't know, it makes me think why they did that, why not cast the same guy, you know. And then other people pointed out that if PLL Original Sin is linked to PLL, to the original PLL, and is also linked to Riverdale, that means that it's also linked to Katie Keene, who is played by the same actress, you know, Lucy Hale, who played Arya and who plays Kathy or Katie Kane or something like that. So, and like they mentioned Cole Sprouse, who plays Jughead on the show. So what are we doing? I don't know. It's getting a little bit complicated. I don't know if they are like trying to play with the multiverse of madness here. But the looks of it, because like season 6 of Riverdale kind of reference to, like, we had a Wanda moment, right? We had Westview, kinda. So if they're trying to reference the MCU and are they doing like multiple versions of the same character or something, like, I have no idea. But hopefully this show doesn't get supernatural, you know, it doesn't get too sci-fi. I like the horror slasher vibe that I'm down to, but I don't know, hopefully they don't mess this up, because so far I am loving the show. I think it's great. The characters are great. The 5 liars. I you know, I love the previous original, you know, liars. The you know, Shay and Troyan and everyone. I love them. And I am actually like loving the girls as well, like the new ones, which is something that doesn't happen. Like when they did the Charm reboot, I did not like the show, did not find the actresses like right for the roles. I don't know. They are great actresses, I'm gonna guess, but like I wasn't like too into it, you know? So, and like PLL is very close to my heart, even though I love to hate the show at times. So it's kind of difficult. But thing is that I'm loving the show. So hopefully the quality continues, you know, and they don't go too crazy. But anyways, we're back, we're here, we're ready for episode 7 of PLL Original Sin. I hope you guys enjoy, I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys continue supporting for more, because I will be reacting to the entire first season. I don't know if they have already been renewed for the second season, but like, honestly, it's been a hit, you know, online as well. I mean, PLL online dominated every single time. So I'm gonna guess that this show has that same vibe. Anyways, that's it. I'm going to stop ranting. I'm gonna leave the rant for the end. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys continue supporting for more. Give a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction always posted first on Patreon, in case you guys want to check that out. Link, as always, will be in the description down below. And for now, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy. And without further ado, let's just begin with Season 1, Episode 7 of PLL Original Sin. Here we go. Ooh. Did they used to receive this kind of things before? Did her and Angela? Were they? Oh! They were okay.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Nothing.
Jesus
Did you
Christ.
see that, Davy? Has she attacked me? Me next, Xena.
The fuck? You don't call me, don't call her Cena. What? Is that supposed to be an insult? Because it's not. Oh my god. Look. Even the liars, you know, Allison was extremely mean to Mona. And to, what was the name? Lucas, I think. Who actually looked a lot like the guy on the desk at the Radley. But they were, it wasn't this extreme. I mean, Allison did tease Emily a lot about it, right? Oh, you're liking the Beyonce music video way too much, don't you think, Em? Right? But, like, this is just next level.
Come on, Dee. We're gonna do the bumper cars.
Fuck me. But there was no an A. There wasn't an A there. All of the ones before did had an A on the message.
Farron texted us. What happened to us?
I mean, it's your thing. If you don't want to say, you don't.
What do you think?
They're not the reason I crashed.
Don't blame her, okay?
Why do you think? And what dancer doesn't feel pain every now and then?
Is she a dancer?
Clearly, we are missing something. Yeah, like who the fuck A is?
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing.
What about Sheriff Beasley? Demons like?
Just look at him.
I caught him getting a blowy from one of the boys I was going to community service with.
Oh.
Come again. So
yeah, that's what he
definitely keep him as a suspect.
said. Ew.
What about
Confront your moms?
A's still keeping tabs on us.
Shit.
First,
I wouldn't know what to do.
She'll be in a cast for 6.
you know, with the knife?
Yeah, someone was after her.
Did someone try to stab me? I should have my father arrest you.
Why am I shipping them?
I hate this. Maybe I still will.
Okay, so now we know that
What
A
if
was
I
targeting.
accidentally set A on Kelly? Maybe he thought she was Karen, like I did.
From this moment on, for the rest of the week, you are all mommies and daddies.
On top of everything else.
Can there be mommies and mommies as well? Or daddies and daddies? Why only mommies and mommies? Or mommies and daddies? I don't get this. I mean, maybe it's because they don't want to out anyone, but I think it's very homophobic, and we say that.
Hey. Want to team up?
Is that Chip?
Sure.
The story only you could tell.
I mean, that's not necessarily what you need to
feel about roller
tell.
coasters? Because I was thinking.
I was at the carnival.
Oh, that's when you
I
went
was 5
missing?
years old. I had wandered off from my mom's outside the carnival when a man came up to me,
Oh,
offering
gee.
me some cotton candy, and the guy ran off, left
Oh.
me there. They never caught him.
Who was he?
Who was
The stranger.
Sorry.
Also, it happened I thought it happened during Halloween. Did it happen more than one time? Oh, no!
Their respective times. Virgin Spring, for example, was based on the
Oh, Tabby! Oh! Oh, yes, girl!
Tabby? Tabs? What's going on? Where'd you go?
She was dreaming about stabbing this
thinking
bitch.
about these things. But if you're gonna
Whatever. Program your double feature of misogyny. Taking a break. Gonna go work on my project.
Yeah, and what's this like? Oh, can you believe her? Like a woman calling us out? Can you believe it? Oh. I'm loving the, like, yellow thing
Mrs.
going
Edmondson, what's wrong with Timmy this time?
on. Oh. Where's her baby?
Mrs. Bell, where's my baby?
I didn't touch it.
Where is it? Oh my god. She needed to pee and you say it was okay to leave it there. Oh god. There we go. There's a fake crying.
Clarice.
Clarice. I love that she named her Clarice. You're a bad mother. Oh my god.
Fucking with you, Imogen.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Was it Chip?
Sure, someone.
Oh, God. What the fuck? Wait, did that really happen or did you hallucinated that? Wait. I don't get it. That was really scary. She imagined that. I'm confusion.
Guys like Tyler are always fine in towns like Millwood and with guys like you looking out for them.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh,
Yes.
Also in support of adoption as an option?
He is no.
No, he's not.
100% supportive of whatever Imogen decides is best for the baby.
Imogen is why you're even talking. Why is he here?
Wanna grab a bite?
I don't know. Something fishy is going on with him.
You're kidding.
I'm not gonna let your poor decisions affect the rest of my life.
Good for you, Farron.
I'm going to get better the right way.
Good for you, Farron. Taking care of herself should be her priority. Yes.
Significantly quieter motor than the Gen 3.
What about tracking devices? You sell those? You know, to stalk.
You're crossing a line. This is
Oh.
my place of employment.
She is crossing a line, but you were not crossing a line when you were stalking her. Oh, I see.
You showed up at my school.
Oh, fuck.
Ability, right? We're in a support group at the community center in Somerville. For parents who have lost their children.
Oh my god.
She showed us your picture once. When you popped up online, I recognized.
Oh, Jesus Christ. M. The man who tried to take you wasn't a stranger. I was gonna say that.
Hey,
Maybe
for
it
the
was...
carnival tomorrow, what do you think about going with some of the guys?
From football? Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Oh, hey, how'd it go with
Dad?
Wait, to worry about.
That's very true, though. You can keep putting
Where's
this,
your
like...
baby?
If you keep reinforcing the trauma instead of getting her the help she needs to move on, then, you know, it's just terrible. Like, it's making her have more relieve that trauma.
Chip took Clarice for the night. A little bit weird for you.
For
me?
Yeah.
No, Chip is just a friend.
Okay, good.
If you're sure. And you think he's a good guy?
Yes, Chip's the best.
I
If you
don't
go to Carnival
know.
with him, you absolutely should.
She's great.
Okay.
Morning.
Ay, Dios.
Where's Mom?
That scared me.
Went for a walk.
Get my hands on.
Wait, you gonna do DNA? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Not that I gave her much choice.
I love that it's in the background, alien abduction.
But in the meantime, my boyfriend.
Oh!
Your boyfriend?
He hasn't asked.
Oh, I kind of want to die now.
Your boyfriend.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That worked out.
We're doing this. It's
Always sort of known it was never gonna happen.
Is he Toby?
I'm not boyfriend material.
That's not it.
Yeah, no, that's not it. But is he Toby and Emily? And Tabby is Emily? Because, you know, Toby and Emily, and like then they were besties. Just besties because Emily loved Allison.
At all.
And girls in general, you know.
But my...
Oh my. I don't know how I feel about this. Because I don't trust him. There's something about him.
like you too, Chip.
Your first performance at ABT.
That's so cute. He really is, like, really crushing on her, right? They look cute together. They do look extremely cute together.
These two? They're wolves, dumbass.
Sean,
So get the fuck out of here and out of our faces.
Babe, can you not?
Yeah, babe. Save it for the turkey boat.
All right, that's it. Let's do this.
Oh, God. What is it? If you're not honest with Mouse, your worst fears will come true.
What is it, Dee? What's wrong?
Uh-oh.
Do not walk out that door.
Ooh, lesbian drama.
I don't know what's going to be waiting for you when you get back.
Oh, damn. Oh, she doesn't care. Oh, damn. I don't like this. Oh. Sweetie.
Oh.
Oh my god, oh my god. It's okay, don't panic. I mean, I will panic. What the fuck? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh!
Mouse! It's time I told you the truth.
Oh, yes, it is time.
Yeah.
I mean, I just been watching this for 7 episodes, but I think it's the time.
Q
was what? The biological dad?
He wasn't a stranger.
Shocker.
He was your father.
But
oh.
Because he was my dad.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Was he even trying to abduct me that day? My father.
Not your father.
But he was.
But he was. This is definitely different.
Wanted to be.
Yeah.
Burner phone.
Oh.
If you're not honest with Mouse, your worst fears will come true.
Oh.
That was from you? I think I know how to catch him.
You're gonna run a DNA test on every single person that donates blood?
Back. So what happened to us?
Oh. Are we gonna... Oh, God.
It's from A.
Tyler!
Oh, shit, I think it's Tyler.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
A killed him?
Yes! Okay guys, so that was the end of Season 1, Episode 7 of PLL Original Sin. This episode kind of was a little bit slower. I mean, it still had a lot of answers. I mean, a lot more answers than... a lot more answers that we get, or that we got on the original show. So here's the thing. We find out about Mouse, right? I had a feeling that this entire paranoia of Mouse's mom had something to do with something like this. I thought that she actually kidnapped Mouse, and that's the reason why she doesn't let her out, and like, right? It's always like all up her business, right? And like even Mouse thought that maybe it wasn't a stranger, right? Because in this episode we find out what happened to her, and you know, relates to this whole trauma and why they don't let her out and things like that, because he is still out there. That he being Mouse's dad, right? Mouse's dad is still out there, maybe looking for her, because the way that she was conceived, it was because this man looked for a how is it that you say it? Surrogate, right? And Dee, right, Mouse's mom, thought, hey, I'll do it because I need the money. But once she had the baby, she was not willing to let the baby go. And so she took her, right? Which is terrible because she agreed to do this for the money, but there was no contract. They didn't do it through an agency. So that's why she got the upper hand and was able to, you know, take Mouse. But you're taking a daughter from her father, right? For absolutely no reason, right? Other than, yes, I understand. With surrogates, it's complicated. Sometimes you might get attached, and I understand that part, but like completely, negate the fact that she does have a dad. It's not like she found a donor, someone that was willing to just, give that up. It was actually someone who wanted a child, and this child was taken from them, from him, right? So I understand that he was maybe at that moment when he tried to kidnap her but then run away, was trying to maybe reconnect with Mouse to, be close to her. And, I think Dee might have been able to share custody or something like that, but I think that she was too selfish to do that, right? And I don't know. I feel like there could be a little bit more of this story, but we have Steve, who goes to the same place that apparently the mom goes to, this group to talk about, kidnapped children's, where actually she is the kidnapper instead of a victim, right? Because she took the baby that, well, didn't 100% belong to her, right? So, I don't know. In my opinion, there are still some things happening there that we don't necessarily fully know. I don't think that even if she said, "Oh no, I swear, that's it," I don't think that's the only thing she did to Mouse or to that. I think that there are more secrets there. Maybe she even knows who it is. Maybe even Steve doesn't go to the same reunions. It's just that he does know about Elodie, right? He knows about her. Maybe even Mouse is his daughter, and he faked this whole Rachel thing, right? And that's the reason why for him it's so difficult to let go, right? Maybe he is the dad, ultimately. We don't know. He's creepy as hell, and it looks like he doesn't want to stay away from her, and maybe even pushing her into finding out the truth about all of this. So who gets to say it is not him, right? It did seem like a white man when we saw the hand, but I don't know. But the thing is that for years the mom has been, traumatizing her and making her feel paranoid, about and missing a lot of things just because of her fear of, the dad taking Mouse for real, right? So it's something that, like, even making her feel guilty about the fact that she almost went missing, right? So it's something that is so fucked up that I think that she should be held accountable for, right? Now, Mouse did text her from a burner phone, which is like, one thing that PLL was not brave enough to do was to make one of the liars A, right? There were so many clues for Arya to be A. Like, she was the one that on the promo did the at the end there was another version of the promo of the intro, and like everyone did the right sound, but it was Arya for so long, and the story started with Arya. And like it could have been so epic that one of the liars is actually A, right? Allison was another like very easy character to make her A. They didn't go with that. So if one of the liars is A or is working for the A team, I think that could be badass for whatever reason. I don't know, for whatever trauma they have, right? Mouse, but for what she did by texting her in that creepy way, in the exact same way that A texts them, it's something that right? It's freaky. And also, how is it that A was at the carnival and then A was able to send this message, the photo with Tyler to all the girls? Well, that was the next day, right? But still, you know, I am going for there is more than one A theory. It would be badass if it was like a group, right? Or a few people at least. I don't know. But yeah, the mouse storyline on this episode was very intense, very, you know, creepy, and like I feel terrible for Mouse because she seems like such a sweet girl that has been punished for, you know, her mom's mistakes, for her mom inability to, you know, to let her go, to, you know, if they had a contract, she should have, or at least not run away or not traumatize her in the way she did. And then we had a little bit of a flashback, which kind of like reminds us of that, you know, well, Allison was very mean to Emily because she knew Emily was gay, right? Was a lesbian. So she played with her, tease her, right, about that, like, oh, don't get too excited about girls, Em, and like she was very sassy about those things with her, and it was sad, right? It was, and she was terrible. Allison was terrible, but like I am having this feeling that even at their worst, our liars, the original PLL liars, were never this mean, and like the original 99 liars from this show are terrible. All of them. Like, Angela was an angel. So far, that's what it seems, because it pretty much, it seems like it's told from the point of view of those moments where they were mean to her, right? I don't know, girls, but like, I am like, they were terrible. And then Dabby, but what is the name? LD, you know, was like, okay, come on, Angela, and like, are you ready? And like, she kissed her, and like, Angela was like, so like, okay, but like, also it could be like some manipulation because Angela wanted, like, I'm not saying that, I'm not sure if Angela was gay, lesbian, bisexual, pan, like, I don't know. It could also be, you know, the fact that at that moment LD had some type of power over her because they adopt Angela, right? And Angela made, like, it seems so far that she wants to do anything she can to keep be on the good side for these girls, right? So that's just fucked up. And then when Debbie catches her, right, kissing, when they were kissing, she was like, oh, ew, you are the one who came up to me, like, ew, no, lesbians, you know? So just making her look bad, and just, it's just terrible. I understand, look, I understand the entire thing about, you know, not being okay with who you are at one point in your life, and, you know, but you don't have to, like, throw shit at everyone just because you're going through something, or just because you can be out. And sometimes people who are in the closet can be the most homophobic people out there, right? Because they're in pain. That doesn't excuse their behavior, right? But it happens, and it happens a lot in real life, you know? So it was such a fucked up thing to do. And like, every time I feel so bad for Angela because they were like extremely mean and bad. They were bad. There's no other thing that we can say, that they were just bad people. You know, all of them, all the previous liars, they were bad. They were just bad. But one thing that I wonder is that, did they used to receive letters from A, like signed as A, were they targeted by A specifically? Back in the day as well, or what? Or it's just our girls now? I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, so the girls have not told the other three liars about Rosewood, right? Because they are debating whether if they are like, okay, there is a connection with Angela and us, you know, is like Angela was sexually assaulted and so did we, right? Imogen encourages Tabby to go and talk to a police officer. Of course, that precinct is not a safe place because the sheriff is there and he's like, okay, I was gonna interrogate you anyway, so I'm happy you're here in my precinct, right? And I'm like, dude, like, it's not yours. This superiority shit you have going on, you know, it's just like, that's not right. Anyways, but she was waiting for one female officer that she could feel, you know, safe enough to talk about it. But Sheriff Beasley comes in and, like, he just destroys any type of willingness that she has to actually speak up her truth. And, like, the fact that that happens so many times, you know, in real life, it's just so devastating because, like, we need to create safe environments for women and for, you know, for people to just go and talk about their traumatic events and get the help they need and put the people that are doing this behind bars, you know. Then she goes to talk to the nurse, right? It doesn't work. She gets distracted once again, and, like, because at the end of the day, it feels like she is not ready to share it. I mean, she was ready to share it with Imogen, and that's it, you know, so far. And that is good, you know. It's not like you have to do it immediately, or like it, like the burden of having this, or like having more girls happen, that doesn't invalidate your life, and it doesn't invalidate or doesn't make you an accomplish. Is that how you say it? Because that happened to you and you didn't say anything, right? It's just that you have to have your time, and, like, she will know when she's ready to speak up, right? But Imogen and her still have this theory that it could be that the person that did that to Tabby is the same person that did that to Imogen. But now, instead of talking to someone, she was going to tell her mom, got triggered because she heard Greg, and she gives up and she just doesn't talks to her mom, right? And she's supposed to write about this film, to do it from, like, an experience that is very close to her. Not necessarily has to be that, but that's the thing that is in her mind right now. But it's something that, you know, yeah, I mean, I wish that she could have said something to someone, you know, other than Imogen, you know, for her to be able to open up and to say it. And it's said in so many things happening for her, it's like pushing her down is just, it's just so difficult. I feel so bad for Tabby, you know. But since she has the idea that is the same person, she saw the donation, the blood drive thing. And she saw it as an opportunity to get the DNA of basically everyone at school that donates, just so she can do DNA comparison and know who it was. I don't know how that's gonna work, but, you know, go off, I guess. But it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy if that happens, and if they are actually able to narrow it down to who it could be. Now, there is Chip. Like, out of all the boys, right, we have Chip, we have Sean, we have Henry, we have Ash, right? Ash is very cute. I really do seem to trust him as of now, I mean, right? One thing that PLL has taught me is not to trust anyone, okay? But the thing is that I trust him, right? I like him. Then Henry as well. He seems sweet. He seems nice. I mean, he saw that she was in pain. The Farron was in pain. And he talked to Miss Jury, who I don't trust at all, about it. And, you know, we actually are helping Farron get, you know, treatment for her chronic pain, which is amazing because she should not live in pain just because she wants to dance or maybe, you know, break something in her back just to keep dancing because her mom wants to. You know, that's not the way. Now she's able to take care of her own body. I'm happy that she reclaimed that for herself and now is able to do it. So Henry, I like him as well. They make such a cute couple, Mouse and Ash as well. But then you have Chip. And I'm like, I don't know if I trust Chip. I don't know. There's something fishy about him. Like this whole act of like, I'm the perfect kid in the planet. I don't trust him. Okay, I don't trust him that much. I don't. There is something fishy, you know, about that night that happened that to Tabby. And if we're going with maybe it's the same person who did this, then I really, like, I was thinking it could have been, in Tabby's case, it could be Chip, but then if they are the same person, then Chip is also the dad, you know, Imogen's baby daddy, and like, I'm not okay with that. And he's playing like he's the sweetest kid, and like, I'm not down with that. But then I'm like, oh, could it be Sean? Because he's also like so perfect and like so good and whatevs, and I'm like, could it be him? I mean, it could be him. It could be him as well. I mean, I haven't ruled out Greg or even Tyler. Though Tabby said that he was not at the bonfire that night. So I don't know. But anyways, we know that he's dead. I hope that they don't blame it on Tyler, right? Because if they do blame it on Tyler, like, he's dead already. And, like, I mean, he did suffer, I guess. But, like, I want justice being served and, like, for him to actually go to prison and things like that, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, they don't blame it on him. And we get the real one and we actually get him in prison. I understand why Imogen doesn't want to say that that's how she got pregnant, you know, because there's a lot of stigma with girls her age getting pregnant, right? So that's enough, that she doesn't need more. Like, I understand that, and she doesn't want that for her baby, so I understand that. And she's weighing out her options, which include giving the baby up for adoption, because she was going to do it with her mom, right? So she was planning on keeping the baby, right? But now she's not so sure. At one point, like a few weeks ago, she was like, I want to abort it, even though the baby's like it's past the time to do that. So she's gonna wait out. So I'm gonna guess that, you know, adoption is not such a wild thing for her to be thinking of. I mean, she had different plans, but everything changed after her mom's death. So, you know, she has to do what's best for her. Adoption is not such a bad thing, but we'll see, right? Anyways, Noah is now using an inhaler, and I don't understand the problem with that, because it is a medicine. But since she doesn't have asthma, it's gonna give her some type of edge, right? And that's not good, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, the Farron story, I really like that she reclaimed her power over her own body, and, you know, her body, her choice, and she's making that very clear for her mom, you know, who, by the way, blames her for the fact that she was so distressed that she hit a car. Like, when you made a life decision, life-altering decision for Farron when she was really young, for her own selfish needs, you know. So, like, if it was something that was deadly, right, and you have to decide, of course, right? I don't think Farron will blame her if it was, but it was an unnecessary surgery that only happened because she wanted to make her daughter dance, and she knew that she wasn't going to be able to do that. She wasn't going to be able to do it if she had scoliosis. She was not going to be a ballerina. So I feel like it was unnecessary, and like she doesn't even apologize for it, and she should. She definitely should. But yeah, I mean, crazy episode. Next week, I don't know if next week is like, are they going to release 2 more episodes and then 1 more, or if next week is the final 3 episodes. I have no idea. I mean, the first time they released 3 episodes, then 2, now 2. It could be that they will release 3 episodes altogether, or maybe 2 and then 1. I am not sure. So let me know in the comment section down below if, like, what is the release date for the next 3 episodes. I will really appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, I like the episode. I think it was a little bit slower, but we got a lot of answers. A lot of answers that I think other shows will drag, you know, throughout the seasons. But also something that I'm kind of worried is that the show and the season is so in the now, in the sense of like, we are presented with a problem and we're figuring out so fast, like, what comes next, right? What comes next for a possibility of a season 2? Like, what could it be done? Like, I'm pretty sure, for instance, they will have to redo the entire intro, because the intro has clues that we have seen on every single episode. So if they do a second season, they might have to redo the intro as well. So I don't know, maybe it's just me going crazy, but that's my thought. That's what I thought. Anyways, great episode, like I said. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Give a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, Uncut Reaction on Patreon. Thank you for watching, for all your support, and for now, that's about it. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for PLL Original Sin. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.